This is my Promaster conversion part 16, how to build cabinets in your van. So I'm going to show you how I built these and why I built them like I did. And these cabinets are made out of 3/4 steel tube, square stock. And I'm going to show you how I built these. The reason I went with steel is, although it's counterintuitive, it is much lighter weight than using wood when you're done with the cabinet. Now, how I built these particular cabinets here, there's two on this side and there's one on that side. And how I built them is, you can see up here these type of oval cut lightning holes for the roof trusses. I actually built hooks in the back of these, and they hook right into that, so it supports the back of the cabinet on both of these. And then in the front, believe it or not, when you open the cabinet up, you can see the bolts here, and they go up into, this is 3/16 inch plywood right up here, and there's, depending upon how big the cabinet is, 3 bolts or 2 bolts will probably do you. So these are the cabinets, and I'm going to tell you why I built, obviously, the sliding design. As you can see, these are sliding cabinets. They slide and they're friction closed, so they don't need any types of latches or hooks or anything like that. It surprises me more people don't use sliding type of design, because you don't have the expense, and depending upon how exotic you want to get as far as latches go and things to that effect, that can add up. But all these cabinets are friction open, friction close. So you just open, and then they kind of latch like that, if you can see. And so you don't have a problem when you're driving down the road with them opening up, or if you forget to latch them like I've done and you got stuff falling out as you're driving down the road. So I'm going to show you three different styles I did on these. And the reason I did 3 different style of sliders, to let you know what you could do if you wanted to copy one of these designs, you can. Now, this is a standard kind of design. If you look at the top, this is just 1/2 inch flat stock steel, and you can just screw in your guides at the bottom. I welded on the bottom, I welded mine, but you could use screws. And if you can see, you just slide right open pretty easily. And that's how I built these 2 drawers here, just with that. That's all you got to do. And you have a middle rod to separate the two drawers, the 2 doors that open up, and an inside rod. And you do that the top and the bottom. If you got any questions, you can email me and I can tell you. Now, on this particular door, like I said, I did 3 designs, so you could copy it if you wanted. This design's a little more exotic. Like on the one I just showed you, you had to have a rail going all the way across the top to hold the door. That's not necessary. Because the doors don't totally overlap, you can always put a guide here, and this holds the door in. So when you open it like this, it holds the door in like that. So you don't have to have a guide that goes all the way across or anything like that. And on this particular door, down here, I can't open the door to show you, but there's this is the guide for the outer door here is 1/2 inch square stock. And what I did is I cut the hole, and it made a channel like this. If you can see that, it makes a channel. And then on the door, what you did, I welded a 1/2 inch round bar, and it slides in the guide for the bottom track. And then, like I said, the top track, you don't need to do that. All you need is a guide. Like I say, these doors don't overlap. So you got a guide in the middle and you got a guide here also. Okay, so when this door is open like that, see, they kind of mesh together so they don't fall out. So you don't have to have a guide to go all the way to the top across. Now, that was for this door, the inside door, or the outside door. The inside door is a little different design that I came up with. And this design is what you do. You take the same type of 1/2-inch square stock, which is here for the inside door. This is the third design. And what you do is you just cut a groove all the way down the metal line, and you'll cut it all the way. It goes all the way across, obviously, right? And that's for the inside door. So the inside door has this groove in it, and why it rides along this rail here is because on your frame, which is 1/2-inch stock, what you do is they have a little kind of a little guide that is mounted to the bottom of the door that keeps it in the track. And you only need 2 of those, one up front that sticks down, and it just sticks down about 1/4 inch into the groove on each side of this door. So there's a groove here that runs along in this track. Now, like I say, you don't have to do that for the top because you got this 3-inch guide right here that holds the door and doesn't keep it from flopping in or flopping out. So that's that's the third design that I came up with. So once again, you have 3 designs. You've got the 1/2-inch, but you're going to need 3, one for the outside, one for the inside slider to keep the doors apart, and then on the inside, you got to do that for the top. And then you have this one where you cut off the top of the bar, you weld on 2 1/2-inch rods that slide inside of the groove, and then this one you just have a groove you cut on the bottom, and you can put the door in, slide it in, and you have your support here on both these is the same design that holds the door straight and doesn't keep it from flopping in or out on either door. So that's my design. It's a very simple design. They're friction, so they don't like fly open or anything like that. It's a friction design, so you don't need latches, locks, or anything like that. And I've used them before. They work really well. So a very simple design. If you guys want to use that, I hope that helped you out on your van design. And I'll talk. The next video I'm going to do is on the bed frame. As you see here, the bed frame is really pretty unique because it doubles as not only a bed, but it's also a dual couch design. So for example, if you want to see outside, you can raise the bed up like that, and it goes up further like into a couch. And then the other side, actually, this side comes up also and can come up into a couch. So you have a couch on the inside of your van, and you can open the doors and you can sit and have a couch looking outside. Or if you have company, the back end comes up like a couch. And I'll show you that on the next video. So I hope to see you there. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.